Little Miss Late and the Black Cat by Roger Hargreaves. Have you ever been so late in your life before? Sometimes you have, but there was one person that anyone who was late for anything. Do you know who it is? Of course. It was Little Miss Late. She lives in Early Bird Cottage in the far country. Little Miss Late had tried not to be late for anything, but she always was. Late for this, and even late for that, and always late. Whew! I'm always late! On this particular Sunday, Little Miss Late was reading the newspaper saying that there was a magic spell book, including a magic wand. Little Miss Late thought this was exciting, and she ran to the library as fast as she could. She looked everywhere for the book, but she could not find it. She asked the librarian, but she said that it was already checked out, and it would come next Monday afternoon. And so Little Miss Late left the library without any book at all. Sometimes she feels a little sad and didn't make it. That's how Little Miss Late is. Huh. There's no book around here. Little Miss Late walked and talked to herself as she walked out of the library talking to herself. Suddenly she stopped and she found a sign right there on the lamppost on the other side where the library was, and written on the sign was Lost Cat. Huh! There's a lost cat! It was on her way home that Little Miss Late had thought that she had never seen a sign that read Lost Cat. How is there going to be a lost cat around here? Repeated Little Miss Late over and over again. When she got home, she made herself a cup of tea with some cake. Little Miss Late had the cakes for a long time, but when she bit on it, it was too hard, and when she drank some of her tea, it was burnt. Old cake and burnt tea. Yuck. However, that night Little Miss Late could not sleep. She sat in the armchair thinking about the lost cat. She thought about this all night long and into the night, and into the next morning. The next morning she was tired. Early the next morning, Little Miss Late found some newspaper on her doorstep. She took it into the kitchen with her and opened it up. What she did not know was that she read something new about what was written in the paper. And the new thing that she read in the newspaper was, "There's a black cat found in Early Bird Cottage!" Little Miss Late threw the newspaper in the garbage, and as she did, she heard a meow coming on the other side of the kitchen floor. She turned around and found the black cat. "Ooh, look," said Little Miss Late. "A black cat that was lost and into my house." And then Little Miss Late had an idea about making friends with the lost black cat, and indeed they had become friends. Suddenly Little Miss Late yawned. "I think it's time for a rest," she said to herself, and took the cat with her. Little Miss Late and the black cat were very tired. She closed her curtains and slept in bed, but very unlucky for the cat didn't have a bed, so he slept on the floor. Suddenly, she woke up with a start that she heard a knock on the door. She jumped out of bed to see who it was. It was Little Miss Sunshine, and she was the only one who had the black cat. "Hello," said Little Miss Sunshine. "I've lost my black cat because I've been looking for it all week. And this morning I've read that it was here at Early Bird Cottage." "Oh, nice try," said Little Miss Late, who was very rude for the very first time when she walked out of the door. "I've already made friends with him today morning, so can you please let me keep him for today, and I'll bring you back tomorrow." Little Miss Sunshine stopped and thought. "Okay," said Little Miss Sunshine, "but treat him better."